Welcome to the Harry Jazz Rugby Language channel. Today I just wanted to talk about the Argentina-South Africa game that happened over the weekend. So what were the good parts, the bad parts, and the indifferent parts of this game? I thought that the Argentinians, despite losing, played much better than they did in the first game. I did not record the first game because I was worried about the second game of Australia-New Zealand. So what else happened in that game? I thought the refereeing was good in that game, which I will do another video of in the next video. But for this video, I'm just going to talk about the game. So what were the highlights and the bad parts of the highlights, and the highlights, and then I'll move on to the non-highlights of this game. I honestly thought the Argentines played really well despite their loss. It was a good try, but from the other positive side is that they didn't concede as many points as last week, only conceding one less point than the previous week. That is an improvement, but I feel like that they let themselves down in a lot of areas. Like, I thought their discipline was a bit lacking, and in certain parts of that game, and that's what discipline wins you rugby games. It doesn't just solely win you rugby games, but it will help for you to win the rugby game. I'd also like to say a big thank you. I'd also like to say that there was some errors, that back on the errors thing again, the Argentines let 5 too many tackles. Players and not being tackled and at the ground, and if they were getting penalised for some other indiscretion. I thought that was a bit of a no-go, and that's not how you win rugby. But Argentines are not the strongest side, so I can see why they sort of let down the wheel, the wheel in the penalty department, so to speak. Thomas Lavanini is, don't get me wrong, he's a great player, but he's just way too ill-disciplined to be in a side like that. Yes, off the bench is fine, but you can't just start Thomas Lavanini. I also thought they should have kept Nicolas Sanchez. He did really well last week, despite them losing again. I do think Domingo Miotti left some points out there. And that really showed for their lack of points on the board. What else do I think? I just think the coaching style of infringing when necessary is not the right coaching system. They did really well, don't get me wrong, but there was some times where their coaching systems failed the players, and that's where I think, and also all the Montoya was, like, he chose some, don't get me wrong, he chose some great decisions, but he chose some absolutely diabolical decisions, I thought, as well. I'm not going to say the others because they're a bit more on the vulgar side, but I just thought it was a chance for Orlean to maybe go for the 7, go for the 3. Like sometimes when they took the 7, they should have taken the 3, in my opinion. Harry Jazz out. Please like, subscribe. Tell me your different views. I'll see you in the next one.